preview.
When he was saying things like, you're not even safe, you're not protected, I couldn't take that as nothing else other than a threat.
Disrespecting the fam.
And this the video right here.
Bro,
dude, it's some wild stuff, man. You can tell when somebody, you can be a street dude, you can be an educated dude, you can be a lawyer, but it's always you are a good person, you got a good heart, or you got some shady stuff going on. What is up? What is up? What is up, YouTube? I ain't even got my coat off. I ain't even get the headphones on. I ain't even hit the echo. We're gonna need some echo for this one. What's up? YouTube. We're gonna need some echo for this one. Y'all gonna need some echo for this one. Yeah, y'all, not me. Y'all gonna need the echo for this one. Golly. Put the monitor on. I ain't even taking off my coat because it's cold in the studio, but it's about to get hot on this camera. Wrong headphones. Studio, man. I've been in here doing all kinds of stuff. How y'all doing? What's going on? Check this out, man. R. Kelly turns on Ronnie B and threats from Jay-Z camp. Can't we all just get along? Well, hey, my name is Leonard. I ain't in it. Is this the okay, this is the preview first. Let's do the preview first. Now, we already put the preview up there. I didn't know Tahir was going to release it. It's a preview, but let's start off with the preview. That way y'all ain't got to click away and all that type of stuff. It's only 1 minute preview. A code doing a lot better, man. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell. This is coming from Too Strong's channel. Shout out to my main man, Too Strong. Yeah, that's why I'm supposed to be on this daggone mic. I can barely talk. Let's check this bad boy. Yeah.
I know that you told me that it was some more stuff about the R. Kelly situation and everything, but did you ever plan on coming out with the rest of the information ever?
Bro, I'm gonna be honest, bro. R. Kelly didn't hold up his side of the bargain.
What?
I stood on my word. Like, at this point, he could have made money off letting me write the book for him and signing the contract, bro. I told him I don't want no royalties. I just want credit for writing the book. But now I got enough information. I'm finna just put out the book and tell everything, bro. And he ain't gonna get nothing at this point. You know what I mean? So yeah, the book coming, bro. And I'm exposing everything we talked about, bro.
Yeah. Well, if you write the book, do me a favor. I want to get the first interview.
I'll be honest with you, bro. You gonna be the first to get it. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know how we rock. You gonna be the first to get it for sure. I've been to Brooklyn.
Talking all that crazy shit. I'm out here.
You already been there.
Show me you and Marcy right now. Show me you and Marcy.
Why to show you nothing?
Jay-Z bought you a Tesla so you could call me and act like you too.
He bought me two of them.
He bought you two of them?
Ronnie Bo has been catching some threats. He even got some threats from some dude that claimed or alleged that he is down with Jay-Z and all this stuff. And I actually gave him a call. And I got some information on that too, but we'll get back to that another day. But just check this video out because it's like really, really, really good and packed with information. Corey and Ronnie Bo, Too Strong is in the house. And we will see y'all next time. Peace.
All right, that was their preview.
When he was saying things like, you're not even safe, you're not protected, I couldn't take that as nothing else other than a threat.
Disrespecting the fam.
And this the video right here.
Bro,
dude, it's some wild stuff, man. You can tell when somebody, you can be a street dude, you can be an educated dude, you can be a lawyer, but it's always you are a good person, you got a good heart, or you got some shady stuff going on and you got a shady heart. And if you're a wise person, you can actually decipher the difference. I really think shady people have this talent to understand if this person is a good person or a bad person, because if it's a bad person, I can take advantage of and stuff like that. I think everybody may have it, good or bad. They still have this power, this gift to be able to determine who's a good person, who's a bad person. and trust it because sometimes I say, you know what, this dude is bad. I'm like, something about him is just make me bad. And I'm 99% right all the time. Yeah.
I be nice and humble on the podcast. And then I got shot, and then 𝗗𝗢𝗡𝗞𝗦, who is Jay-Z best
But Ronnie Bo, he's cool.
friend, supposed to
That's
have
my man.
orchestrated it.
People
Too strong.
was trying
That's my
to
man.
get you
These
to
my
say
people.
things that didn't happen. Are you talking about it, like
And I don't even
journalists
know
or
Ronnie
who
Bo
you talking
yet.
about?
Not
Is
yet.
it okay if
But
I
we
say
gonna
one
rock.
of the names?
Yeah, I don't care.
Oh, some Charles White.
What?
We ain't gotta do this shit, bro. We ain't gotta do this shit.
You know what? Holla then, cuz.
What? This is getting
Ronnie Bo,
juicy.
what's going on, man? It's been a long
I'm
time.
great.
Again.
Miss
You keep,
something.
you keep
Hold up.
disappearing on me, man. What's going on?
It's been crazy since I gave my number out on your channel. Like, ever since then, like, you know, I seen how the people reacted, you know what I mean, and I started giving it out on other channels, and it's like I get a lot of encouraging calls. Like, I got a call from Huey P. Newton's daughter, other powerful people, but I also done got some calls that I guess you would consider disturbing. Like, well, this dude didn't actually call. He texted me. I can't even say acting, because he sent credentials that he worked for the CIA, and basically trying to get me to fall back, saying you saying things in these interviews that ruffling the wrong feathers, basically, you know. So that's that. I ain't gonna lie. When I got that call, though, I was under the influence of 𝗗𝗢𝗡𝗞𝗦, so I was paranoid as hell when I got that text. I ain't gonna lie to you, but then I got a call
Smoking
from
on that Zaza.
some dude from New York. He said he from Marcy Projects, supposed to be 𝗗𝗢𝗡𝗞𝗦 cousin, and trying to get me to stop talking about Jay-Z. I've been to Brooklyn.
Doing all that crazy shit. Yeah. Come out here, nigga.
You already been there.
Show me you and Marcy right now. Show me you and Marcy.
Oh, I show you nothing. You
Jay-Z bought you a Tesla so you could call me and act like you tough.
bought me two of them.
He bought you two of them? Them two, I guess.
He talking about Jay-Z. Who are you? You wait a minute. So you mean to tell me you such a Jay-Z fan that if somebody talk about him, because it's no matter who you are in this world, they talked about Jesus. A lot of people gonna like you, a lot of people not gonna like you. Talked about Jesus. So because Ronnie Bo is talking about Jay-Z, you gonna take up for Jay-Z? That must be your never mind. Must be your never mind. You can
consider indirect threats, allegedly Jay-Z people, and then this CIA dude. So, you know, other than that though, it's been mostly good feedback from giving my number out. A lot of people say I shouldn't have did that, but it's like, I literally got people from all over the world, and I mean all over the world, not just the United States, but people all over the world, literally people calling all day, every day, or texting all day, every day, saying they want to be a part of the movement, they want a copy of the book. So I'm just looking at the positive part of it. And I ain't even mentioned, but this star lady, Piper Press, she a famous porn star. You know, she done dealt with a lot of rich white people from all industries, and she reached out. So I'm thinking people playing on my phone, because it's like I didn't get a number out for this. You know what I'm saying? And I at first I thought she was somebody like trying to set me up, probably sent by the feds or something to set me up. But then after talking to her, I'm like, if you really on my side and you want to be a part of the movement, record a video saying Jay-Z basically. And she did it. So that was her way of showing allegiance to me. But
initiation.
Hey, Ronnie Bo. Do you know what I say? Jay-Z.
Yeah, it's been crazy since I gave the number out on your channel last time, bro.
Yeah, I've been seeing you on a lot of different shows too. That's good, man, that you get able to get the word out. The letter that you sent me, is that the one you're referring to about the guy saying he was the CIA and all that?
It wasn't a letter. It was text messages. I just screenshotted the messages that he was texting me and sent them to.
Oh, okay. So that's the same. That's just, I call it a letter. Yes, a text message.
In the text messages, he do have letters from government agencies basically to confirm that he really worked for the CIA. You know what I mean? So if that's what you was referring to, but yeah, I just screenshot a bunch of his messages and sent them to you.
Yeah. So I'm gonna tell you, I read that, man, and I didn't take it as a threat. I really didn't. I took it as he was kind of saying, where he said, "You're not protected." I think he's trying to tell you that, in a way, he's saying you're not protected. I know you're not, because if I really wanted to, I can get to you. But you need protection, and he wants to do some type of work with you, is what I'm kind of thinking. Now, is that a good thing or a bad thing? I'm not saying. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I just didn't take what he said as a direct threat. I think he kind of almost like you for some reason, and he want to work with you, but he's a little upset the way you're doing things because you're not protecting yourself, and I don't know, it just seemed kind of two-sided to me, so I don't know, you know what I'm saying, but that's how I took it.
Wow, that's amazing, right? You got the same letter, and Ronnie Bo from the streets, right? He took the letter as a threat, and Too Strong, well, everybody, just like me, everybody is from the streets or claim they know the streets or understand the streets, but the way he's looking at it because of education, and I don't want to say like Ronnie Bo is not educated because he wrote a book, he's very smart, but it's two different perspectives is the point I'm trying to make, while I'm trying to stay normal and not step on nobody's toes. Man, I'm street, I'm thug too. Nah, Ronnie is deep in the streets. But Too Strong is more like, I'm looking at it this way. It's funny how they got two different, how can you get two different perspectives on this one letter? That's kind of interesting to me. That's what I'm looking at as I do my research on this stuff.
I'm not saying I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I just didn't take what he said as a direct threat. I think he kind of almost like you for some reason.
He like you with you, but he's want to work with you.
The way you're doing things because you're not protecting yourself, and I don't know. It just seemed kind of two-sided to me, so I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But that's how I took it.
Yeah, I took it as a threat because I think
he took it as a threat.
Like, they look into your history. They see that I
don't
have
think
never and always refused to work for the government, so he couldn't have been trying to. Well, I see your perspective, but when he was saying things like you're not even safe, you're not protected, I couldn't take that as nothing else other than a threat. But I see where you're coming from too.
Yeah, and that's why he put his. That's we're gonna go ahead and block it out. You know what I'm saying? But he put his name and all his credentials on the paper. That would be kind of odd that he would per se threaten you, and then at the same time
give all his information.
His information like that. That was kind of odd.
Right.
But I do say, take a mental note and, stay cautious. You know what I'm saying? Because you never know with these people. And then the
wow, that is a perfect example right there on how somebody can take things the wrong way. And I'm not saying whoever wrote the letter, whatever, what message that they put out, one of them is taking it the wrong way, right? That's amazing right there.
Her name is the Piper Press. So she came at you, right?
Yeah, I thought she was playing at first, so I went on Pornhub myself and looked her name up, and she definitely get millions of views on Pornhub, and she on there with a lot of other famous porn stars, so she official. I guess you could say we cool now. It kind of rubbed me the wrong way because it came from out of nowhere, and I'm really thinking like this the feds or probably even Jay-Z or somebody like that sending somebody to try to think, oh, this nigga probably thirsty, he gonna go, you know what I'm saying? So that'll be our opportunity to
he probably thirsty. Oh, this is he probably thirsty, so he gonna go. Yeah. What does that mean, thirsty? I can guess at what it means, but that's when you know somebody in the street, because they can't get the street vocabulary out of them to get their point across to a nationwide people. That's crazy.
I guess you could say we cool now. It it kind of rubbed me the wrong way because it came from out of nowhere, and I'm really thinking like this the feds or probably even Jay-Z or somebody like that sending somebody to try to think, oh, this nigga probably thirsty, he gonna go, you know what I'm saying? So that'd be our opportunity to get him. That's how I was thinking initially, but I guess I could say we cool. So shout out to Piper Press, you know what I mean?
Yeah, Piper Press. I don't know. You know how it go, man. You out here in these streets, people use females all the time. So yeah. You know what I'm saying? You just don't ever know. And I think that, I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to really say too much of what I think because it ain't me, but at the same time, I would stay cautious. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I don't know, man. It's kind of weird that she reached out like that. You know what I'm saying? Talking like that. But I guess that's part of her business and what she do. She want to stay in the limelight. You know what I'm saying? And she see what you're doing. Things are moving. And she probably has some type of attraction. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So I wanna talk about a guy. I don't know his name actually, but you sent me that video also, man. You've been going through a lot of stuff lately, man. Jeez. The guy that allegedly from New York, and he is supposed to be connected to Jay-Z and all this different stuff. What's going on with that, or where have that gone?
Stop speaking on them, then, bro. That's all I'm saying, bro. Stop speaking on them. I don't know what the issue is. Stop speaking on them. That's all I'm saying.
Tell Jay-Z I'm
disrespecting the fam.
Ain't nobody better than Jay-Z, bro. I be nice and humble on the podcast.
You from me? What's your real name?
You know, like I said, bro, it's been
people that's supposed to mean something. They smoking on the podcast. I'm podcasting and telling you to don't speak on somebody, but I gotta show you that I'm smoking. That's supposed to be cool, right? Number one. Number two, you call somebody and tell them don't speak on another man. What that say about you? And if he don't stop, what you gonna do? Now you gotta come look for him and handle your business. That's not how real street guys do it. That's this he say, she say, threaten. I wouldn't even worry about that. I wouldn't, not Ronnie, but I don't even think he worried about that, to be honest. I don't think he worried about that. I wouldn't be worried about it. Man, whatever, man. Get off my phone. You wasting my time, cuz. Go on, drive your little Tesla that Jay-Z bought you.
The phone, since I gave out the number on these platforms, bro, the phone never stopped ringing. Most of the time, 90% of the time, it's people just asking for the free ebook or saying they want to be a part of my movement. But it's been a few calls, like with him in particular. He called, basically sending indirect threats saying, you know better than to come back to Marcy, keep Jay-Z name out your mouth. 𝗗𝗢𝗡𝗞𝗦 and just all weird shit. But I mean, you see how I handled the situation. I don't know what his point was. I don't know if he was just somebody trolling or 𝗗𝗢 really sent them or what it was, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? I'm gonna keep pushing regardless.
Yeah, that was kind of crazy. It seemed like he was really out there in those streets. And I saw the number on there. I'm gonna go ahead and try to give him a call and see what he got to say. You know what I'm saying? Because he made some pretty bold threats, I would say. You know what I'm saying? To be so connected to these people. So I'm gonna give him a call and see what he's saying. Maybe if I get a hold of him, we can come back and discuss and everything. Because see, people doing some really bold things, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I don't understand what would make a man
that threat
call you.
A phone threat ain't all that bold
right
to
there
me.
on the FaceTime, and
I don't play that.
You recording him. You understand what I'm saying? So yeah. Have you talked to him again, or have you heard anything from him, or what you doing? What you doing about that?
No, I don't got no reason to talk to him. Really, I actually told him the last time I talked to him. You know, if you just want some fame, it seemed like you trolling. Maybe Jay-Z people really sent him. I don't know, but to me, I felt like he was just trolling. Got the number off the interview. So I told him, you know, I'm gonna send him one of these shirts. Send him a few of these shirts, really. And I told him to walk around Marcy Projects with it and record a video and send it to me. And I'll give him some fame for it. I'll put it out here. So that's how I approach the situation. I ain't really finna, I can't really afford to be threatening nobody back, especially with me being on federal papers and having a revocation hearing coming up in a couple months.
Yeah, I meant to ask you, did you? And I want to get back to your hearing, but did you ever attempt to call the guy that said he was CIA or whatever, figure out who he was?
No, like I said, I was high, I was paranoid. So when he sent that, and then he acted like he knew where I was at, bro. Like I forgot what it was. He was saying something like,
he said, I've been watching y'all.
Yeah, like he watching, and then he know I'm not protected. Then I start responding. Then he got the threatened, tell Jaguar write this and tell this person that. Like how you even know I know these people? Maybe he just a fan too, watching all the interviews, or maybe he really just CIA and investigating all the interviews. But
yeah, a lot of these people want to act like they somebody big.
For a minute, to be honest.
Yeah, I can understand that because what he is, if nothing else, if he is just a fan or a troll, he's a troll with somebody's documents that, you know, you wouldn't think would be so easy to get from somebody. You know what I'm saying? So saying that he former CIA and all this stuff, that can get real deep right there. You know what I'm saying?
Man, anybody can Photoshop and make up documents and everything. Hell, I'd have made up documents that I got a college degree. Well, I'm just playing. I do have a college degree. But you can still make up documents though.
And because that is like different. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. But for him to send them files like that, I think that, like, again, I think he want to talk to you. And I want to make this clear. I'm not recommending you do anything, you know, whether you do or don't deal with him or talk to him or whatever. But I don't think I don't believe he's looking to do nothing ill-willed to you. He may have some other plans or other agendas that he might be lining up, but I don't know. That's kind of a weird situation. So do you regret giving your number out?
No, not really. I got more positive from it than negativity. Like, it's only been a few of these death threats or whatever you want to call it, and I got to call somebody saying racist shit. But other than that, it's been mostly. Matter of fact, I'm gonna turn this phone off. D&D. I might get a call while we on here.
What tripped me out is, I mean, that's how he want to handle his business. Then more power to him. I never even said anything like, man, you shouldn't be putting out your personal cell phone number out. People have said that to me. Man, don't give me your number. Why not? This is my number. Cause man, shit, I wouldn't give him my personal number. That's what you won't do. But I'm giving out my personal cell phone number because I want these people to contact me, and this is how I do business. And I'm trying to do what? Business. So yeah.
But yeah, it's been a lot of positive energy. People just want to join the movement, you know, and I knew what would possibly come with that, you know, when I gave the number out. And then
yeah, he knew. If
he really CIA, is nothing I didn't already expect to happen with things I'm saying in these books and on these platforms. Like,
right.
CIA got the FBI, they tied into all this. Like, even these podcasters, you know, a lot of the wars in world history was fought off of propaganda. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna give you a prime example. Like, let's go back to 9/11 with the Twin Towers, right? It was conspiracy theory that he blamed Osama bin Laden.
Yeah.
Supposedly didn't really have anything to do with that. But the agenda was, you know, Osama bin Laden, people didn't realize dude was a drug lord for opium. You know what I'm saying? He had opiate fields and stuff like that on lock. And to this day, people making billions of dollars off opiate, whether it's heroin or Percocets or whatever. So that's what that's about. But if they could put propaganda out there and say Osama bin Laden is a major threat, then that makes the population fear him and feel like, well, y'all got to do something about him. So when they finally do something about him, nobody looking at Bush or the United States like they wrong, or Obama, whoever was able to get to him. So it's the same thing. Like, on these platforms, you have people who have these podcasts and they got the CIA behind them and they got to push a certain agenda. Like, a lot of my interviews been taken down for certain reasons because people wanted me to say things that I weren't willing to say. because they want to push a certain narrative that I wasn't trying to push, because I'm trying to push truth instead of whatever type of propaganda that they want to put out there. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. It come with this, you know. Sometimes it get overwhelming. Sometimes I get stressed, even depressed sometimes. But that's what I signed up for. So it is what it is.
Yeah. So you said that people are trying to get you to say things that didn't. What was that again? I missed some of that part.
Well, look, like a lot of people just not catching on to the rumors that Jay-Z had me shot, right? But this shooting took place last year, March. So that's like almost a year and a half ago, if not a year and a half already. Matter of fact, it's over a year and a half now. It's going on 2 years now.
Okay.
That rumor came out, and when the incident allegedly happened. So at the time, you had podcasters trying to get me to say, just people saying like, just go on there and say, did he have you shot, bro? You gonna blow up. You gonna sell 1 million books. You gonna sell 1 million copies of your books, or the next album you put out gonna sell 1 million records. All you gotta do is say Jay-Z had you shot, bro. Just feed into it. And it's like, no, I'm not saying that. I rather believe that the government had me shot, which I truly believe, because I have several lawsuits against the government. And
that's right.
It sounds like conspiracy theory, but they the biggest mob. You know what I'm saying? People will
stand on your belief.
This nigga or that person had you shot for petty issues in the hood, but the government get down worse than that. You know what I'm saying? They behind Dr. King, they behind Fred Hampton, Malcolm X, and probably Tupac and other people. So it shouldn't be too far-fetched. And that's what I was telling people. Like, look, now I got actual lawsuits against the DEA, the United States government. So I felt like they have more reason to do something like that than Jay-Z, which, okay, maybe he did have something to do with it. But I wasn't trying to push that narrative. I wasn't trying to say that publicly. And then you fast forwarded to now, paperwork that done came out with confidential informants saying they got proof that I supposed to went to Marcy Projects to do a publicity stunt, and that I got shot, and that 𝗗𝗢𝗡𝗞𝗦, who is Jay-Z's best friend, supposed to have orchestrated it. And then the feds reach out to me to try to get a statement to try to make me say, yeah, I went out to Marcy Projects to do a publicity stunt and I got shot, and yeah, I think Jay-Z has something to do with it, and I'm not gonna make those statements public.
So who trying to get you to make those statements though?
If you look into the paperwork, you can go on Pacer and look up the last filing in case number 17 CR597, the United States government versus Ronnie Martin, which is my government name. And
also known as Ronnie B. Okay, respectfully move this court to transfer to back up. Okay. All right.
There was a document filed with a confidential informant saying that I went to Marcy Projects to do a publicity stunt and got shot. And the feds actually contacted me about that to try to make me corroborate that statement and say, yeah, I went out there to do a publicity stunt and got shot, and yeah, I think Jay-Z has something to do with it. But I never gave a statement to the feds, and I never will.
No, I'm saying, but who you said earlier that people was.
He can't give a statement like that, because if he does, I saw in another interview, because he's on parole. When you're on parole, you can't leave the state unless you got permission, you know, and maybe he got permission, but if he says that he left the state and yeah, this is true, they tried to shoot me, first of all, you snitching. Second of all, you telling on yourself, because you don't supposed to leave the state. That's the point that he making.
Trying to get you to say.
But anyway,
I never gave a statement to the feds, and I never will.
And I never will.
No, I'm saying, but who you said earlier that people was trying to get you to say things that didn't happen. Are you talking about it, like journalists, or who you talking about?
Is it okay if I say one of the names?
Yeah, I don't care.
Dude named Lionel B. He got the Lionel B show, right?
Yeah, I heard of that. Yeah,
one of the hottest podcasts out here right now. So we did an interview, and before we did the interview, he was the main person trying to say, man, just say, I think you should just say Jay-Z has some dude you got shot that's gonna go viral. You know what I'm saying? Telling me how I could benefit from saying that. And I already told him, like, bro, I ain't trying to go there. So once we go on the podcast and I see that it's recording, he bring it up, and I basically have to check him on his own platform. I really ain't trying to saying I'm scared.
My bad, y'all. This cold, man. It's cold. Let me back up one more time.
Shot that's gonna go viral. You know what I'm saying? Telling me how I could benefit from saying that. And I already told him, like, bro, I ain't trying to go there. So once we go on the podcast and I see that it's recording, he bring it up, and I basically have to check him on his own platform. I really ain't trying to saying I'm scared, like you saying I'm scared because you ain't scared, bro. Just keep it 100, cuz. I'm scared of who? I'm a street nigga, bro. Like y'all saying I'm scared of Jay-Z, like and like y'all want me to blame Jay-Z for me getting shot. No, even if he had something to do with it, I'm a street nigga, bro. Like I don't want to. And then after that, I'm thinking he never gonna put it out. So he put it out anyway. And then he seeing people in the comments saying, "Oh, dude, checked you on your own show. You soft, and you know I can hear the in your voice or stuff like that." So
who in your voice? They talking to you like that?
Lionel B.
Oh, okay.
And Lionel B's voice.
You can definitely hear.
Hold on. Too strong. Wait a minute. Well, he did say he. Sometimes you drop in pronouns where they that's what you call a dangling participle. Because it got you dangling. It's like you say, and because he checked you on your own podcast. Well, that's not a dangling because it's not his podcast. It ain't Ronnie Bo's podcast. It's Lonnie B. And did I mix the names up? This is Ronnie Bo, and that's Lionel B. Yeah, Lionel. Anyway, y'all got the point. Wait a minute, one more time.
Put it out. So he put it out anyway.
He put it out.
Yeah, he seeing people in the comments. He's
seeing people in the comments.
Oh, dude, checked you on your own show. You soft.
Dude, check you on your own, show. You soft.
The in your voice or stuff like that. So
who in your voice?
In your
they
voice?
They talking to you like that?
Lionel B.
Oh, okay.
But check it out. You could definitely hear the in his voice, and he later took the whole interview down because of that.
So wait, so y'all literally got into it on a.
Wait a minute. You said he took the interview down because I like to go to his channel and see it, but he took it down. This is the second time he took a video down that everybody's talking about, but I think I heard that he put the video back up. He took it down, but then he put it back up. Oh my God! I think we used to take videos down, but then we put them back up too. So we took the video down because. I was young and it ain't got nothing to do with what we're doing now. I was teaching people how to do beats, but we put it back up. So I can understand why you would take a video down and put it back up, because we did it too. So.
Oh, okay.
But check it out. You could definitely hear the in his voice, and he later took the whole interview down because of that.
So wait, so y'all literally got into it was it on a live?
It wasn't live, but it was recorded. And he did put it out, and I did save clips from that interview, but I knew he was gonna take it down. That's why I screen recorded some of the clips from it, because I just knew he was gonna eventually take it down. It wasn't the interview he wanted. I didn't say the things he wanted me to say in the interview, and then he got embarrassed on his own platform. So
oh my God!
As I assumed he took it down, but I still have screen recorded clips from that interview.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, that's interesting. That's very interesting that went down like that. So have y'all talked?
I'm sorry, man. It's cold. I can't. Oh my God. Wait a minute. That's interesting. That's very interesting, man. I need to talk to my man, Lionel B.
Okay. Yeah, that's interesting. That's very interesting that went down like that. So have y'all talked since then, or did y'all continue to interview, or what happened?
Yeah, we talked not too long ago. He saw that I was in a association with Jaguar Wright. Jaguar Wright had mentioned me in multiple interviews. I mentioned her in multiple interviews. So he felt like he could get Jaguar right on his platform through me.
The things that I've heard about Ronnie Bo have come from within the prison system. And there are things that I will not discuss. As many times as I've been incarcerated and the kind of friends that I've made on the inside, it gives me access to be able to have real information about what's going on with certain prisoners and things of that nature. I know that Ronnie Bo was not safe. I knew that R. Kelly probably told him some things that he didn't realize were dangerous for him to know. And I pray that he's not experiencing any discomfort for being in a cell with someone who had such a checkered past.
He reached out to me for that. Jaguar Wright obviously got her own issues with him, so she didn't want to with him, man. He act like that I was to blame, so he texts me like, bro, could you talk to her for me, because she told me this and that. And I'm like, bro, I don't run Jaguar. You know, you gotta holler if she don't want to do it, or whatever you offering her is not the type of business she want to do, then that's on her, bro. All I could do is contact her and say, Jag, this dude want to interview you, and that's that. And that's all I did. That's all I could do, and it didn't go right. So he said something about that, so I had to get on his ass all over again.
So y'all fell out over this, or y'all?
What? He's saying I had to get on this all over again. What? Wait a minute.
It's not the type of business she want to do, then that's on her, bro. All I could do is contact her and say, Jag, this dude want to interview you, and that's that. And that's all I did. That's all I could do, and it didn't go right. So he said something about that, so I had to get on his ass all over again.
So y'all fell out over this, or y'all cool, or
we been fell out, but you know,
he said we been fell
I'm a
out.
humble soul. I got a forgiving heart. So when he reached out, you know, I ain't got nothing against the dude. You know what I'm saying? Other than he act like a lady. You know what I mean?
Wait a minute, man. Boy, you about to kill me over here. Wait a minute, Ronnie Bo. Wait a minute, Ronnie Bo. Me and you about to have a falling out. You gonna have me over here choking up? That's my dog. That's waving, Ronnie Bo. Woo. Woosah. Wait a minute. Hold up. He said, the part that makes me laugh, y'all don't be seeing what I see. I think I'm the only one be seeing this stuff. I don't want to call him a B. I don't want to call it, but it's a girl. I'm just trying to dig into his mental core. I'm trying to use a word that don't even mean what I'm trying, but the definition come out anyway. Oh man, he looking for a word, but to replace that word.
So I got a forgiving heart.
That's
so
funny.
When he reached out,
wait a minute,
you know,
watch
I ain't
this.
got
Watch
nothing
this.
against the dude. You know what I'm saying? Other than he act like a lady. You know what I mean? And
you know what I mean?
He kind of upset me again. So I basically had to check him all over again. You know what I mean?
Right. So what was the issue with him? I think ain't him and I think I heard somebody else say he was into it with somebody else about something. I don't know what that was about. But what is his issue with, or what is Jag's issue with him, if you know?
I don't know. You know, when I talk to Jag, it's about like very important things. We don't really gossip about who each other don't like or whatever. You know what I mean? She tell me things that she probably, feel like would, protect my safety and keep me focused and stuff like that. But I never knew she didn't like him until whatever conversation they had. Like I don't know how it went, but she basically like, man, f- dude, and I'm not doing it. You know what I mean? I don't know if he tried to offer her some money and she wasn't willing to take it, or he probably wanted her to talk about things that she wasn't willing to talk about. I really don't know what it was, but she didn't do the interview with him, and he felt like I could force her to do the interview or something.
Yeah. So man, I wanna touch back on that the Jay-Z situation with that phone call. Do you take that serious, or what's your thoughts on that?
With me, bro, like I live a certain way anyway because of the environment I come from. You know, Milwaukee is one of the most dangerous cities in the United States, and you know, I have a long history here. I had beef here. You know, I had people in the streets of Milwaukee who done put money on my head before. So, you know, I done, my brother got killed. Other close associates got killed. So I move a certain way anyway. So when I hear stuff like people sending threats over the phone, I really don't take that serious, because the way I move, if I want to kill somebody, I'm not finna tell them I want to kill them or gonna kill them or gonna threaten them. So to me, that should be funny for real. You know what I'm saying? I laugh at it. So I didn't look at it as nothing other than a joke, which, you know, some things shouldn't be taken as a joke. You know, things have already happened to where people saying Jay-Z has something to do with me getting shot and this and that. So maybe I should take it serious, but I got so much going on in my life, bro. I'm not worried about that. It's not bothering me. And again, it's all a joke to me.
Yeah, you had mentioned in that video that did Jay-Z buy him a Tesla. I guess I couldn't hear it really all that good at the time, but so he claimed Jay-Z bought him a car, or what happened with that?
Jay-Z bought you a Tesla so you could call me and act like you tell him?
He bought me two of them.
He bought you two of them?
Yeah, he said Jay-Z bought him 2 Teslas. Like when we got the arguing, he got the bringing up money, saying that they got money out there, and I'm wasting my time bringing up Jay-Z, trying to get fame off Jay-Z name and stuff like that. Keep Jay-Z name out your mouth. And then he got the bragging about the car, and basically, I think I'm the one said it like basically, you bum ass nigga, what, Jay-Z bought that for you so you could call me? You know what I mean? Like that was that. But yeah, that wasn't no. I don't think there's nothing to really discuss. Really.
Do you think that Jay-Z had him call, or what? What's your, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are you thinking based on how he was talking to you, or whatever?
Well, no, he didn't say Jay-Z. He said, I think he said 𝗟𝗡𝗡𝗞𝗦. He kept bringing up 𝗟𝗡𝗡𝗞𝗏, bro. I don't know, but everybody know that Jay-Z and 𝗟𝗡𝗡𝗏 is best friends. That's Jay-Z closest associate, except for the DEA informant that Jay-Z worked with, 𝗟𝗜𝗡𝗞𝗦. But yeah, he kept saying 𝗟𝗡𝗡𝗏. Like, even the feds were saying that 𝗟𝗡𝗡𝗏 is the one that's supposed to actually try to have me killed or whatever. So I don't know what's going on with that, but you know, I got this hearing coming up. I'm on federal paper, so it's certain things that I can't really discuss in details. Now, after February, if I leave a free man, you know, we do another interview and I'll let you know exactly what's going on. But right now, you know what I'm saying, I gotta just be a little careful about what I say publicly on these platforms.
I know that
you gotta be careful.
Spoke about, and I don't know if you want to, how far you want to go into this or not. You know, we can shut it right off. But I know that you had spoken to me about, you had, you know, some things that you was keeping to yourself with the R. Kelly ordeal. And I know that when I interviewed his brother, was it Bruce? I think it was Bruce.
Yeah.
And you know, he had said that, you know, y'all agreed that, you know, he didn't want you talking about certain things. So obviously it's more things that, you know, that has been said and maybe need to be said, especially with all this stuff going on with the P. Diddy stuff and all this different mess. Is there more, and do you ever plan to come out with more of the information?
I was gonna stop doing these interviews, bro, because of everything I'm going through behind the scenes. So I did an interview with Stevie Knight where I did disclose the main secret that you know, R. Kelly and his family was telling me not to mention, basically, and that is that, you know, Jay-Z and Diddy had sex with each other as men. You know what I mean? But look, bro, I'm gonna say this because I don't want to offend Bruce Kelly or R. Kelly.
Wait a minute. Because Jaguar Wright has said on several occasions that Jay-Z is worse than Diddy. And that clique, man, in order to keep the secrets of the clique, yo, man, I got to do you, dog. And they let me know you're down, and that's going to be our secret. And you down? You ask me that, it's no. No, I'm sorry, man. No, I don't care. I'm good. I don't need large sums of money, and I don't need to be number one. I ain't trying to be number one in anything. Number one, the first person to go to sleep and take a nap. That's probably it. But wait a minute, I gotta hear this again.
The main secret that, R. Kelly and his family was telling me not to mention, basically, and that is that, Jay-Z and Diddy had sex with each other as men, you know what I mean? But look, bro, I'm gonna say this because I don't want to offend Bruce Kelly or R. Kelly or none of his family, but they gotta understand, and R. Kelly know, like, we had an agreement. Like, I told him, bro, when I get out, everything I'm doing, I'm gonna let the people know what's going on with you and make them see another side of your story. I've been doing that, bro. I got hundreds of thousands of people looking at R. Kelly different, but he didn't hold up his side of the bargain. And all I asked this man to do was, when you get a chance to speak out in mainstream media, let them know what they doing, not just to you, but every other inmate that was locked up with us, especially during the COVID pandemic, bro. It was times that, like, we went months we couldn't get on the phone. We couldn't order food sometimes. Sometimes they will forget to feed us. Like, people in there dying. Like, and
wow.
It's a history of mistreatment, like inhumane treatment of inmates. So I just said, bro, like, stop making this about yourself, bro. Speak up for all us. Like, they doing us all wrong in here. It's a lot of other people who locked up for crimes that they didn't commit. Like, speak on that. So I don't have no loyalty to R. Kelly at this point, and I'm still being 100. I'm still not bashing him. I'm still saying that I don't think he did this and that. But at the end of the day, bro, you didn't hold up your side of the bargain. So I really don't care what Bruce Kelly or nobody else got to say. Yeah, he admitted to not just me, but other inmates that Jay-Z was having sex with Diddy. And, that shouldn't be too far-fetched to believe at this point with everything that's coming out about them dudes and people seeing how close Jay-Z was to Diddy.
Wow. That's crazy, man.
See, 50 Cent keeps saying, that weird hairstyle that Jay-Z and stuff has. Allegedly, he's trying to look like it's some type of artist. I don't know the artist's name. I wouldn't even if you told me his name, I wouldn't know if you're pronouncing it right. But 50 Cent pronouncing the artist's name, saying that this dude was gay, and he's a famous artist that passed away. So he trying to imitate that person like nobody know. So Jaguar and a lot of people saying that Jay-Z is one of those undercover brothers. Some people say he don't never show no love to Beyonce in public or anything like that. I don't know.
Was having sex with Diddy, and
Jay-Z having sex with Diddy.
Shouldn't be too far-fetched. I
can't believe we talking about stuff like this.
Is coming out about them dudes and people seeing how close Jay-Z was to Diddy.
Wow, that's crazy, man.
See, look though, bro. Like, Diddy been a federal informant all his life, and that was passed down to him from his father. His pops was a federal informant. So, like, I recently befriended Natanya, which is the lady that he shot in the face, and she was saying this. She didn't just start jumping on no bandwagon and start saying this now that Diddy going through all this trauma. She said that the night that she got shot, to the doctor and everybody, you know what I mean? So, I mean, this is an eyewitness. If I'd have shot somebody in the face and I don't work for the feds, I'd have been locked up for that. Diddy been had them connections. He posted did 20 years back then for shooting that lady in the face. You know what I'm saying? And I'm kind of upset about that now, because that lady done vented to me, and told me all type of things about them and what was going on with that situation. And
by the way, I had the opportunity to speak to her also on somebody else's podcast on a live, and I believe her, man. I believe. Well, she clearly knows something happened because she tells the whole story about that night at the club, man. And we got a couple of interviews on our channel, so y'all might want to check that out.
I'm kind of upset about that now because that lady done vented to me and told me all type of things about them and what was going on with that situation. And she seemed like a good person, so I really feel for her. But that shows that, like, the feds, bro. Like, another example, I have a nephew who locked up for a murder right now, right? And a federal informant actually did the murder, but they let him put the murder on somebody else that they want to get locked up. And it is probably because of me and the lawsuits that I won against them. Then I have another associate, 𝗗𝗢𝗡𝗞𝗦. He locked up right now for 4 murders, bro. 4 homicides. He doing like 4 life sentences for this right now. And a federal informant did these murders, but they allowed the informant to put the murders on my guy Tate. So it's like that goes on, bro, on a small level and on a major level, like with Diddy and them. He a federal informant, so he shot this lady in the face, but you tied in. So okay, let's put this on Sean. And what she saying, Sean had a gun too, you know what I mean? But let's put this all on Sean, and you don't have to deal with this situation, you know, pay a lawsuit, whatever, but you won't do no time, you know what I mean? So that's going on, bro. This government corrupt. That's what I've been exposing. That's why I gave my number out and giving out free ebooks to get the people the information for free. And
it's kind of weird that both of them had guns. They know it was 2 guns. So Sean had both guns in his hand. They don't believe that. They definitely don't believe that. Who had the other gun in their hand? You know what I'm saying? And you got so many people saying Puffy, but Puffy done paid all these people and bribed all these people. This story come from Gene and a lot of other people. The girl that got shot, she wasn't in the club by herself. Think about that. All you gotta do is just think like a normal person. How often you go to a club by yourself? You feel what I'm saying? And every now and then somebody will go to the club by themselves, you know, meet up with their friends there or just hang out by themselves because they just that type of lonely person. But not her. And what happened? So I asked her, I said, I just want to ask you one question. You didn't go to the club by yourself. What happened to your friends? They didn't testify or back you up? What kind of friend is that? I'd rather take $10,000 and go against my friend. I'd rather take $50,000 to go against my friend. Yeah. What kind of friend is that? That's what she told me.
Uniting people to show the power of the people. That's why I gave my number out and giving out free ebooks to get the people the information for free, and uniting people to show the power of the people and the power of God. And just for my audience, I would get a number out again, but I can't because I'm backed up like 1,600 calls, and I definitely need to publicize this because a lot of y'all calling and texting and not getting no response. A lot of y'all getting upset and saying disrespectful things because I can't respond. But please understand that I literally get like 1,500 texts per day with 1,500 calls per day. So even if I wasn't experiencing all these other inconveniences with my phone, it's like impossible to contact everybody, you know. But I will make a way to reach out to everybody, whoever called or text. But I want to close on that if you have no other questions, bro. Because like recently, like right now, this the phone number that I gave out. Right now, I went to the Apple store because I thought it was the data because I wasn't able to send people the ebook, but they saying that your number not trusted, like as if somebody reported the phone or something. And then people like when I did the interview with Sean Atwood, I gave out my Cash App. People were sending Cash Apps from all over the world. Then next thing you know, they said my Cash App a scam. And then I go to Facebook and I can't send messages on Facebook now. They saying my message on Facebook is restricted. So like when you speak out about certain things and you done people from all over the world getting traction, you know, the government really gonna come after you hard, and they not gonna always try to kill you or whatever, but they gonna shut down what you got going on by any means necessary.
Yeah, I feel you, man. Yeah, it's been a lot of weird stuff going on, man. But hopefully, just keep doing what you're doing and being led by the Spirit and stay safe. You know what I'm saying? And you know, just as long as you're led by the Spirit, man, whatever happens after that is what happens. It can only be a good thing. So keep your head up, keep it moving, man. Watch out for the trolls or the whatever you want to call them. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to reach out to that guy, the guy in New York, and see if we can get him to talk. Because one thing I would like to see happen is to get that resolved, so it's not no, you know, continued beef. I'm not trying to play Mr. you know, do right or nothing, but at the same time, I would hate for that to escalate. But if I did try to call him, but if he called back and instead of interview, I'd like to talk to him, and if he willing to talk, would you be willing to talk with him? When
I sent you the call, I don't know. I think I probably already sent you the call, but the call didn't go right. So it's like I had to call him all type of and everything. So I don't think that I don't see a purpose or a reason to talk to him at this point. He said what he said. I'm not gonna fall back on what I'm doing. You know, if Jay-Z contact me directly as a man and try to have a reasonable conversation with me, I might talk to Jay. You know what I mean? He got his agenda, I got mine. And it just like what happened with R. Kelly. We had an agreement. He didn't hold up his side of the bargain. If Jay-Z called and he well, could you please, you messing up my sales or my image, could you please? I might reason with him, I might not, you know what I mean? But all his send-offs, it already went too far. You already done sent these dudes off. You got people calling me now, like, I'm not gonna talk to them. I'm gonna talk to the boss. And even Tata, he can't call me to resolve nothing at this point. Like, if Jay-Z don't call me, there's nothing to talk about, bro.
I like Ronnie Bo, man. He stands on what he believes in. He's like, talk to this dude, the little guy with the Tesla, right? Talk to him for what? He done made a threat to me because I'm talking about his boss. There must be a boss. You gonna send one of your little pawns after me? And why I need to talk to a pawn? He done did what he was supposed to do. He called me and made the threat. Now, whatever, pawn. So me sitting down trying to, we already talked. I ain't got to talk to him. I got things to do. That's what Ronnie Bo's saying, man. That's my man. That's my man right there. But
all his send-offs, it already went too far. You already
went too far. You send these dudes to me?
Calling me now. Like, I'm not going to talk to them.
I ain't going to talk to them.
I'm going to talk to the boss. And even Tata, he can't call me to resolve nothing at this point. Like, if Jay-Z don't call me, there's nothing to talk about, bro.
I feel you. I respect that. I just would like to see something.
Ain't nothing to talk about, Bo. Ain't nothing to talk about there, Bo.
Resolve nothing at this point. Like, if Jay-Z don't call me, there's nothing to talk about, bro.
I feel you. I respect that. I just would like to see something different happen, but you know what? I'm not you. You know what I'm saying? And you got to handle yours. He the one called. Handle yours and do things how you do things. And at the end of the day, if you did the things the way I thought you should, and something didn't go right,
what I need to talk for? So, I ain't got nothing to say.
So you're right, bro. Keep doing what you're doing and do it how you do it, and that's where it's at. And for the audience, wake up before you go to sleep. Peace. We out of here.
Man, too strong in the house. Hey, too strong. Hey, let's go. The Music Recording Network, y'all, my bad. I got music and all that stuff is up in my blood. But, dude, Ronnie Bo is the real deal. He is the real deal, man. And I can tell. And he's trying his best, man. He's trying his best to grow. He's trying his best to market and promote what he's doing. And he's trying to stay positive. He's trying to promote something positive. I don't even know what he's promoting. You know, but he said you definitely need a change in the jails. Oh Lord, man, I keep telling everybody you need to be thankful. If you got food on your table every day, clothes on your back, a place, a roof over your head, and your bank account is floating right over top of zero, you should be thankful. You should be very, very thankful. There are people that got clothes on their back, roof over their head, don't have no food on their plate, and they bank stays in the negative. Sir, we're about to close your account because when you got insufficient funds. You think I like having my bank account looking like this? I ain't got no money. That's why it's like that. You should pray that be happy that that's not you. There's some serious people around here. Stop acting. There's a lot of people that act like they got money. Shoot, I got money and everything, and now all of a sudden you broke. I don't understand the acting part, man. So just be real. No matter what you do, they're gonna talk about you, good or bad. People gonna talk. You might as well be yourself. Might as well be yourself. And Ronnie Bo is definitely himself. Too strong too. Hey, look here. This joint was exciting. I loved it, man. Oh my gracious, learned so much information. Input. That's me. Y'all take it light, take it slow. Tell them Uncle Mike told you so. Peace out.